You are now tuned into the realest Philly sports talk show in the universe, with the hottest Philly sports content and coming at you with all the dope shit. Eagles, Sixers, Flyers, Phillies. You are now watching Philly SportzRap. Please smash that like button, subscribe, and please turn on the notification bell.
What up?
What's up, everybody? We back, man. This time we back, and it's a big game on the line. Big game on the line. You know what time it is? It's game time. You know what I mean? Big NFL weekend. We ain't got 4 teams left, y'all. We got 4 teams left. It's all on the line. Winner go home. Winner go.
We got 2 more. We got 2 more games left. I don't care about no 14. We got 2 more games left.
2 more games. I like that, Diggs. I like that. Everybody those that's chimed in, the Philly SportzRap. We got the matchup show, of course. I got my co-host. I got my man Diggs in the building. Got my man Randy working hard. He gonna be up here a little later. I did send an invite out to a special guest. We'll see if he can make it up here. But in the meantime, had to get this show on today because I can't go live, y'all. I can't go live. I can't be on this joint. I got to be on then. I got to be chill. I got to be enjoying championship weekend tomorrow. I may do a post-game show, but for the right now, we're going to do one thing at a time. We got the matchup show today. We're going to bring you the news and what we think and what's going on. You know what I mean? And then we're going to get ready for the ball games. But before we do all that, Dig, start it off, man. What you got, man? What you need to get off your chest for this today, man?
Hey, man, I thought about it. You know, we were talking backstage and everything, but I thought about it. I said, man, I feel some type of way about everybody. Nobody is rocking with Philly. And I ain't talking about just the Eagles. I'm talking about the Sixers. I'm talking about the Philly. Why we get so much hate? Why we get so much hate from everybody, man? That's a problem. But all I'm saying is y'all keep hating because we keep grinding, we keep rising, man. Hey, you can't stop the sun from shining, man. That's the only thing I got on my chest, really, that I can get off up here. But you know what I mean? There's a lot of Philly hate, but it's a Philly thing. You know how we do. It don't even matter, man.
Absolutely. Had time. What you got, man? What you got for him?
I'm tired of people disrespecting the Rocky statue. You go put your jersey on there, and then you guys can't back it the frig up, and you get your ass whooped. Stop doing it. I really am just sick and tired of people put their jersey on there, and then they can't handle it. So now the 49ers do it. Last week the Giants did it. It's like every big game they're all going to do it. Stop disrespecting the Rocky statue because your ass can't back it up. Just sick and tired of that.
I'm with you, Hat Time. I'm with you, man. Look, like my man said, okay. So had a dude from the job send me this joint, you know what I mean? He sent it to me, couple clips of the 49er fans wanting to be disrespectful, like he said, with the Rocky joint, you know what I mean? They had the whole jink with a magazine with Brock. Instead of, Rocky, they got, Brock Purdy up there acting like he Mr. Balboa and all this other foolishness. Hey, all I'm going to say is check the resume. The last few teams that did that have not been successful and got their ass handed to them. So I think that might be a tree you don't want to bark up. And then furthermore, don't get mad when you come to the game and they treating you like dirt, wanting to whoop your ass and all kinds of stuff. You can't come to Philly with that foolishness, man. You cannot come to Philly with that foolishness, and you getting what you're asking for. You know what I mean? Don't be disrespectful. Enjoy the game, but That ain't the place to come bringing that bull, yo.
Don't play
no games in me, straight up. Play no games.
Because your ass can't back it up. Even the fans, their ass can't back it up. What you're going to do is end up getting beat up.
We definitely gonna put hands on you, man.
Yes, sir.
It might not be right, but you know, I'm not an advocate for violence. We'll get hands put on you.
Yeah. So, you know what I mean? I don't understand it, man. I'm with my brother, man. He said it himself. Why all the hate on Philly squads? It don't even matter if it's football. It don't matter if it's basketball, baseball, hockey. These niggas say that. And I don't even use that term, you know what I'm saying? But, bruh, why? Why the hate? They just won't give us our credit for nothing. Nothing.
No, we've been dominating all year, right?
All year.
Ain't nothing changed from week one. Ain't nothing. It's the NFC Championship. Like, ain't nothing changed from week one.
From week one.
We had the record all year long, the most wins, and no respect.
Jalen Hurts. Damn near everybody on the defensive line got damn near double figure sacks.
Yeah.
We got the best secondary in the league. You know what I mean? We crush it. We not playing with people, but for some strange reason, nobody believes it but us. It's cool.
And that's fine.
Cool.
That's
because
fine.
you ain't doing nothing but giving me ammunition. I'm going to talk my talk now. You know what I mean? I watched the game with some Giants fans last week, and they was popping off early.
Oh, yeah.
So they got 14 zip. Then they got 21 zip. Then they got 20. You know what I mean? And I'm sitting there looking at them like, what's good?
Yeah.
What's good?
The Giants head coach was scared, and it was only 7 zip. He got scared. He's like, I got to go for it at the 50-yard line.
4th and 8.
4th and 8. He's already scared. Come on, that's when you know you're scared. You don't go 4th and 8 at the 50-yard line. Why are you going to give us that short thing?
Hey, they knew they had it. They knew the ease we went down the field. If they didn't get some points, they was like, we in for a long day.
Hey,
they're still going to be in a long day. We're going to whoop. I mean, come on. Our defense is so strong, like you were just saying, D. I mean, you can't. We'll stop you. You can't beat our corners. We don't have one. We just don't have 2 good corners. We have 3. I mean, these are all guys that are starters.
Yeah.
And that's how it is. I mean, our linebacker core, can you believe that the Eagles have a great linebacker core the way they have? They normally don't do linebackers the way we got.
That's a fact. That's a fact, man.
I mean, look at Fletcher Cox. Okay, he has 7 sacks for the year. But does everybody watch how he double teams everybody? So Brady can get around. So Brandon Graham can get around. And everybody gets around. He brings people. He dominates and he pushes people which way he wants them to go. Hargrave goes up the middle. Fletcher Cox brings them over this way. Go up the middle if you want to go up the middle. Let me know where you want to go.
The disrespect. BG definitely should have been a finalist for Comeback Player of the Year. My man Reddick should have been a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. Yeah. Like, y'all crazy. Reddick. Did y'all see Reddick last week?
They don't count.
I did. He started off with 2 sacks out the gate. He can't
count the playoffs.
Come on. And I'm gonna tell y'all the craziest thing. I told them boys, I said, man, the Giants' first drive, we're gonna get 2 sacks. That's word on everything I love. I told them. And what Hop do? What Reddick do?
2 sacks.
Man, look.
I shot really got 1 sack and 1 strip sack.
Yeah.
Hey, and then my boy Sweat came back. Look. Man, look. I'm just going to sit back. And yes, go ahead, Tone. I already know what the next question is. Go ahead and do your thing. I'm in right now.
Hey, no, you good. You good. What's good, AK? What's up, man? What's good with you, homie?
Up, man?
Hey, man, you ain't doing nothing, man. Come on through here, bro. Come on through, AK. So look, all right, while we on that, man, and we talking about disrespect, how the hell? Why is it that yo, what's good? What's good? Appreciate that, homie. Why the heck did or why can't he win Coach of the Year? Like, I don't want to hear nothing about, oh, his roster was good or whatever. You still got to get the guys to play together. You still got to get them out there to perform. You still got to coach. How do you come off with the best record in the NFL? Your team's still fighting in the NFC Championship game. You took them from what was last year. How do you not be right there for Coach of the Year? How do you how?
It's his second year, and he is going to the Super Bowl in his second year, and you're not giving him no props.
Nothing.
Oh,
bro.
totally.
Nothing.
I totally agree with you guys.
Look,
But go ahead, Diggs.
Look, it goes back to my rank, man.
Yep.
They hating on Philly, yo.
Oh,
Hey, we could have swept all the awards this year.
Yeah.
If they want to be realistic. This man, what was our record last year? 9-8?
Yeah. 9-8.
yeah,
He went from 9-8 to 14-3, and we shouldn't have lost 2 of them games, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, and it's not, this has been from week one. It hasn't been, they started off slow, and then, no, we've been kicking ass since week 1.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? He should have got it. No, I don't think Brian Daboll has been as good of a coach. No. He did okay. Yeah. He did okay.
Don't get us wrong. He was a good coach.
He was okay. What happened last week?
He didn't. He got his ass whooped and he got scared.
He had 3 chances. He had 3 chances to do some type of coaching change. Dog, it got worse.
Yep.
Yeah.
The ass whippers got worse.
Yeah.
I was complaining the tone up there. We need to pass the ball.
Yeah. He
was a little happy.
That was funny. He was
all over him, and you can't stop the run. You know how it is, D. You know what I mean? You got to pass the ball too.
But last week we ain't really need to do much.
They just didn't belong. They just didn't belong.
Yeah.
No, I'm telling you, man. Like you said, Diggs, and go back to what you said earlier. They always disrespected Philly because they did the same thing with Dougie P. Dougie P. Yeah, we won Super Bowl. We won the Super Bowl that year. He should have been Coach of the Year. He ain't get it. Like, I don't understand it. Joel Embiid should have had MVP by now. He ain't get
2
it.
years.
2 years.
In the All-Star game, what the fuck is y'all talking about? He the best center in the league. I don't care about Jokic doing what he's doing. Jokic don't want that smoke from Embiid. I tell you that.
Nah, they don't want it, bro. They don't want it. And then the last one you mentioned, Hassan Reddick. He had more sacks than Parsons, and Parsons is a finalist. Like, come on. How does that make sense?
It don't. It does not at all.
It's crazy.
Nobody thought Riddick was going to get 16 sacks. I did call it. I said 16. And I said this. I said he was going to get 16 sacks before the year. I said this. I am high on Hassan Reddick. He was in Arizona. He got 13 sacks. And he was every year he's over a 10-sack guy. I mean, that's what you do. Right? Why would they give it to Michael Parsons? Because they want to call him LT. He ain't no damn LT. Nobody is paying for him. They don't give a damn about him.
I'm going to say this, and I don't mean no disrespect, because I like Michael Parsons. He's a Penn State boy. You know what I mean? He's a Pennsylvania kid. But look.
He ain't no LT.
He's not LT. Stop it.
Don't say it.
He is a very good player, man. Like, very good. But Hassan Reddick should have been a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. And I hope he is mad tomorrow. I hope he's mad Super Bowl weekend. You hear me? In Arizona. He going back to Arizona. You feel me? Because the disrespect is crazy. It's crazy, yo.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a lot of disrespect.
Man, it's wild. I just don't get it, man. I know one thing. And that's cool. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You entitled that. You know, he think Parsons deserved Defensive Player of the Year. I still feel like Hassan Reddick needed to at least be a finalist. He got more sacks. He should have still been a finalist.
Yeah, Michael Parsons, you don't have to plan game against Michael Parsons. Hassan Reddick, you're worried about him. You're playing game. You got to make a playing game around Hassan Reddick.
Mm-hmm.
Check this out. I'm going to say this because my man said he think Michael Parsons deserves Defensive Player of the Year.
Yeah.
Did we not 2 times make him irrelevant?
Absolutely. No sacks.
You cannot make a Defensive Player of the Year irrelevant in a game.
Yeah.
He was irrelevant in Philly. He was irrelevant in Dallas.
Yep.
That's a whole fact, man. Absolutely. What's up, AK, man?
Hey, what up,
man?
Yo, what's going on, guys? Thank you for having me on.
Absolutely. We up here talking about how Philly always seem to get shammed. I'm gonna let you touch up on a couple things we said, and then I'm gonna also present this question to you. So we already had talked about how, not being able to get Coach of the Year, Reddick not being up there as a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year, you know what I'm saying, and how it's a repeated thing that seems to happen all the time. And then
don't forget BG, comeback player of the year too.
Brandon Graham for comeback player of the year. Like, how do you not do that? My man tore his Achilles. He don't start and still had how many sacks was it?
11 and a half.
11 and a half. And he's not comeback player of the year. Why do they continue to disrespect Philly? And then the last question I'm gonna have you pose to that: who gonna win MVP? Because this about to be the next one to get shammed on, guaranteed. Go ahead, AK.
Man, you know why we got sham, bro? I'm gonna tell you why. Cause it would have been a sweep. We would have had a player every fucking award. No lie, bro. It would have been a sweep, and it would have just been Philly. It would have been like the Emmys, bro, just one after another, man. Fucking and they don't want to do that, Come on. But no, it is very disrespectful. I mean, to Nick, it's disrespectful to Riddick. It's disrespectful to so many people. I mean, hell, bro, we had 8 Pro Bowlers, and there was plenty more that got snubbed.
Yeah.
Like, we could have had, no lie, the whole Eagles team could have just been the Pro Bowl team, and bam, wada boom, you're done.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't like fuck the accolades. It's okay. Underestimate us. Because you know what? Them underestimating us isn't keeping us from winning.
Yeah. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. I agree with you on that one. And then, like I said, with the narrative that I've heard, and then I have to get your feedback on this MVP joint is, oh, yeah, well, don't worry about it, because if Hurts don't get MVP, he probably will get Offensive Player of the Year. Man, go to hell. Go to hell. Like, we don't want no sympathy award. Like, get the hell out of here. But go ahead, Halftime. Give me your take, man, on this MVP race. Who you think gonna get it, and who you think should get it?
All right. I think Jalen Hurts should get it. He's not gonna get it because Patrick Mahomes is the face of the NFL. That's what they're shooting for, and they're gonna point out that he has 5,200 pass in. 42 touchdowns, but when Jalen Hurts ain't in the game, you've seen it. Everything works right around him, and he has to be there to do it. So I think should be Jalen Hurts, but it's going to be Patrick Mahomes because that's what they want, and they hate the Eagles.
Yeah. Diggs?
Hey, I agree with AK. I just said you. We could have had a whole squad on the Pro Bowl. We could have had a whole team sweep all the awards. They don't want that. But
I want that.
I want it. I know for a fact they're not giving Hurst his MVP.
Hell no.
But it's cool. Like AK said, I don't care about all that because really that's null and void, man. I want that big trophy. You hear me?
Yeah.
I want that big trophy. Because once we win that big trophy, and they looking at it like, damn, hold on. He didn't get MVP. Oh, he didn't get comeback player of the year. Oh, he didn't get division player of the year. Oh, they want. Then everybody will be like, these accolades is bullshit. You feel what I'm saying?
Yep.
So I know they're gonna give it to Mahomes. They're gonna give it to Mahomes because Hurts, Nobody expected Hurts to make this big of a jump.
No.
Mm-hmm.
You're exactly right.
Dog, when I say that big of a jump, he looks totally different, but he still looks the same. He's so confident, and I love that shit, man. He's so confident. He be like, look, I'm still hungry. I'm still right. We ain't did nothing. We ain't did nothing. But they're not gonna give it to him. And it's cool. They keep it.
Gotcha. Appreciate that. Hey, Randy, man, welcome, man. Glad you made it, homie. I'm gonna pose you with a few things we talked about, as well as who you think gonna get MVP, and who you think, of course, why you think Hurts probably won't get it. But we already talked about all the snubs that we got when it comes to these awards and stuff of that nature. You know, the Hassan Reddick, Sirianni, you know what I'm saying? Probably Jalen Hurts with his MVP, you know, so forth and so on. Why do they hate Philly so much, but yet we constantly performing?
Why do they hate Philly so much? Yeah, we still perform because we the city of brotherly love, and they hate that, yo. They hate that. They hate that when Philly comes up on top. They're like, shit. There that goes that doggone city again. That brotherly love of city. And guess what? They sick and tired of it because guess what? We around for the next 10 fucking years. And they're gonna keep getting it because Howie fucking Roseman, and we all just living in it, y'all.
Yep. I'm telling you, it's just crazy, man. And like I said, I don't want to hear nothing about no damn officer. Like, man, pretty much, AK, you said it, man. You know what? Keep all your awards. We don't give a damn. We get that Super Bowl, we're gonna let that speak. You know what I'm saying? And let y'all worry about it then, because we definitely gonna
get MVP of the freaking Super Bowl. Then you're gonna hear the wrath of freaking fans saying, "How come he didn't get MVP of the whole year?"
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So that it is what it is. But before we go into the Eagles game, I want to talk about, because we got, like I said, we got 2 games this week. So we're gonna go to the AFC, and we're gonna come back and we'll finish out, of course, with the Eagles game. So over there in the AFC, you got the Bengals and you got Kansas City. So you got them guys battling out. Joe Burrow, again, he kind of disrespected.
No. You disrespecting Joe. That's Joe Cool, B.
I was about to get there. Hold on, I got one better.
I'm about to disrespect.
I'm about to get there. I'm with you on that. So Joe Burrow has been, to me, he's Montana-esque, man. He is showing likes of Joe Montana because he Joe Cool. Montana was always back, come out that jank and light you up. And Joe Burrow reminds me of that. So he's been having Kansas City number as of late, you know. And now they calling the Arrowhead Burrowhead. So give me y'all take. Can or will the Bengals stop Mahomes again from getting to the Super Bowl? AK, I'm gonna let you start it off, man.
Yep.
He said, I love it.
I'm going to tell you this, man. I am a huge Burrow fan as well. You know, there's only one person that I respect just as much or a little less than Jalen Hurts when it comes to skill set and coolness and just ice in your veins, and that is Joe Burrow, man.
Yeah.
Before the wild card even started, I had Bengals Eagles Super Bowl, and they have not let me down, and I'm still riding with it. I think Kansas City's defense is all right, but they're not. They're listen. These guys got 3 number 1 wide receivers. 3. You know, and they are beastly. Mixon is playing really good right now. Yeah. Burrow is playing amazing. Their tight end is doing his thing, and that defense is pretty damn good. And I love Jesse Bates in the backfield for them. You know, I gotta say, man, I think with Pat Mahomes, I know they're saying, oh, he's better than what expected. I don't care, bro. One time somebody touches that, we'll see how much it really is. You know.
The key factor for all that is look at Jalen Hurts last year. High ankle sprain, went into the first round of the playoffs, was just limited to just his arm. Couldn't run worth shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, I like the Bengals in this matchup, dude, and I can't wait because if I get my wish, dude, that's going to be one hell of a Super Bowl because you got 3 top corners versus 3 top wide receivers. You know, it's going to be a fabulous matchup, bro. That's going to be. And you got Joe Cool versus Jalen Hurts. Oh, damn, that is going to be nice, bro. I'm telling you.
I didn't even look at it like that, AK. You just got me like this now. I'm like, oh,
right? That's gonna be a nice Super Bowl, bro. And not just that, but let's put it this way too. The only reason Jalen Hurts did not win Heisman of the Year was Joe Burrow had that God-forsaken season in college, right? And took it from him. So now it's Jalen Hurts' redemption on Joe Burrow. Come on now, let's get it.
I like it. I like that. Randy, give us your take, man. Can the Bengals stop Mahomes? Joe Cool gonna do his thing. Is it still gonna be Burrowhead? What you got?
It's Burrowhead until Mahomes can change that narrative. I mean, Joe Burrow said it in an interview. They asked the homeboy, "Yo, what is your Super Bowl window?" He looked directly at the camera and said, "My career." He's like, now when you got that kind of swagger, that kind of like listen, I'm leading these men and I'm still a boy in a sense in this league. Like you got these guys looking over going like, did that doggone boy just fucking say that? Like he got that ice in his veins and like he's about that life. Like he's gonna be lighting up another stogie going to a back-to-back Super Bowl. Only problem is he's gonna be our day and age Jim Kelly. Probably gonna hit some 4+ Super Bowls, but ain't gonna touch him because guess who's gonna be in his way this time? The Philadelphia Eagles.
Burrow's a pimp.
He is a pimp. Look, Tom.
Yeah, I want him to come in with that fucking suede fucking suit on, like this pimp suit with the cane and shit, with the stogie in his mouth. Yo, Burrow's got to drop it one time, man.
Hey,
all right.
I've been telling cats at the gig forever. I said, yo, it's something about Joe Cool. I like that dude, man. Hey, first of all, like Randy said, when he told him, what do you mean? As long as I'm playing, right there, I'm in. But then, when I seen him throw the ball and turn around.
Yes. In the warm-ups against the Bills, that was insane when he's like, and then he turns around.
He out there dancing.
Like, yeah, and the ball's just like perfect spiral. It's like, in the snow? Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like,
hey, look, I ain't no groupie, but I said, yo, he got it. He got it. He got it, boy. I said, I ain't no groupie, but that boy, you know what? I go to war with him.
Absolutely. I ain't no groupie either, Diggs, but fuck, I'll push that chick out of the way and I'll stand next to him and be like, he's mine. Fuck y'all.
Hey, no lie, bro. No lie. Fucking Cam Newton's wardrobe ain't got shit on Burrow's.
Nothing. When I seen Burrow in the locker room at LSU lighting the stogie, I was like, I like that guy. Then it was hitting the come on, man. Look, I like Joe Burrow, man. Joe Burrow is my second favorite quarterback in the league right now behind Jay, like AK said. But no, they gonna go to Kansas City. He going to Kansas City. That's my home. That's my field. I'm gonna go in there and do what I do. They got 3 wide receivers, and then on top of that, you got a running back that's a monster. And then they defense, we don't know nobody's name but the safety. But the defense is good. Everybody else is just solid. We do know Eli Apple. We know Eli Apple.
Yeah.
They got Hubbard too. They got Hubbard over there too. They got Hubbard.
Okay.
Their defensive end Hubbard's pretty damn nasty, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Trey Hendrickson and Sam and Hubbard are really good off the edge. Yeah.
I'm shooting the shit, but I said to myself, man, look, Kansas City defense plays together, man.
Yeah.
They play together. They're not worried about Patrick Mahomes. The first thing I told people when Patrick Mahomes hurt his ankle last week, I said, yo, you got to blitz him. Hey, they didn't blitz him. And guess what happened?
Lit him up.
Yeah.
Kansas City not gonna play with him. Cincinnati not gonna play with him. They gonna get Joe Burrow that ball. Joe Burrow said, "If you give me the ball, we score. I don't care who out there." Dog, he threw the ball. Said, "Never seen that done. I ain't never seen it done." AK Randy, have you ever seen it done? I'm done. I ain't never seen it done.
He said, "I ain't never seen it done." Hey, look, man. I'm with you. It's crazy because you don't really know nobody's name on the defense except for two people, like you said, Eli Apple. You know what I mean? Well, Hendricks or Henderson. Yeah, I'm familiar with him.
Trey Hendrickson, Sam Hubbard,
yeah. But they don't get a lot of props. Nobody talks about their defense for real. They don't get a lot of props, man. But AK, like you said, I didn't even really think about that. That's one hell of a matchup, man. Three receivers, 3 corners, and by the way, Maddox is back this week.
Maddox is back.
Sorry, 49ers, that's a problem. Maddox is back this week.
Stay healthy. Stay healthy.
Yeah,
man, I like the boy Blankenship too.
I told you, man, Blankenship, the man, bro. That dude, he made some nice tackles last week, bro. He will tackle. I give him that, man.
Guess who else did?
Who
they call him white chocolate for a reason. I told you they call him white chocolate for a reason.
Hey,
2 plays.
Hey, Randy. Guess who else made some big tackles last week?
He made 2 plays.
Kayvon.
He made 2 plays.
Are you talking about the wannabe this guy?
The wannabe Dawkins?
The wannabe Dawkins? Oh yeah. I remember that. I remember those. Yeah.
Talk about that boy Kayvon Wallace, man. Plug him in.
Whatever, man. But I think Cincy, I honestly think that Cincy probably gonna lose.
What?
I hate to throw it. I know y'all we was on the roll.
Randy, what he smoking?
But hey, you said the same thing when I told you Dallas was gonna lose to the Commanders at the end of the season too.
Yeah, I said the same thing when you said your boy Josiah Scott was gonna be the goddamn nickel too. Fuck out
of here. Man, I'm just saying. Hey, look, see, my man said Bengals going to lose tomorrow. See, I ain't the only one.
I stopped believing in him. I can't even pronounce his name, Coleman 69. When I saw the 69 on the back of his name.
Hey,
it's probably Mitch on his Twitch account. No, I was kidding.
But I think Kansas City gonna pull it off. I think NFL want to see, even though, because see, if you look at again, they gotta play the games, but do they want to see Andy Reid and the Eagles battling out for the Super Bowl? It'd be first time ever you got 2 brothers playing against each other for the Super Bowl. Or do they want to see the young guys? They probably look at, you got the young guys later. They young. But you got Andy Reid formerly against the Eagles. You got the 2 brothers, the Kelce's. It's never happened in the Super Bowl. Kelce, I think, going to have a big game. And I think somehow the Chiefs going to figure out, man. They're gonna mess around and pull it out. But it's not going to be – it's going to be a close one. I think it goes to the wire again.
Listen, the last thing I want to do is embarrass Andy Reid. So let's just make the Bengals come.
Hey, me and you here. We here. I'm saying to myself, like, no, I got mad love for Andy Reid, yo.
Almighty.
Andy Reid. I want to whoop Andy Reid ass in the Super Bowl. Yeah. But I got a question. Did y'all see Jason Kelce pancake that man with one hand?
Yeah.
I saw it.
When I seen that, I said, we win the Super Bowl. I don't care what nobody says. I never seen with one hand, he was like, come here.
Yeah, he did. He definitely snapped. Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you why. Let me make sure before I train over there, because now you got me ready to go talk about our game. Well, first, let me ask you this before I go into our game and what I was about to say. Y'all picking, you tell me who's the MVP since y'all picking the Bengals. Is Joe Cool gonna be MVP? Jamar Chase? Who wins MVP for that game?
Oh, it's definitely going to be Jamar Chase.
Okay, you got Jamar Chase winning MVP. What about you, Randy?
What game is this for?
For the Bengals and the Chiefs, who wins MVP of that game tomorrow?
Wait,
I'm gonna say Upstuck Hero. I'm gonna say Jesse Bates gets 2 interceptions and a forced fumble.
Okay, all right. Diggs, who wins MVP for that AFC game?
I'm looking at it's either going to be Jamar Chase or Joe Cool, and I'm leaning more towards Joe Cool. No, Joe Cool, he is like he's so mellow, right? But he's so competitive. He knows that Mahomes going to win that MVP, right? He gonna cut their ass up tomorrow. He gonna cut their ass up tomorrow. I'm predicting 350, if not 400 yards and 4 touchdowns, man. But Jamar Chase gonna be the recipient of a lot of them. So it's gonna be either Jamar Chase or Joe Cool.
Okay.
Ooh, let me throw a loop in this one.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go with T. Higgins with 145 and 2 tutties.
I can see that. All right. Okay. I see T.
Dude. Higgins, bro. Listen, man. Higgins is like he's Chase is the all in, and Higgins is the I'll raise you too. Because yes, if they have their top corner locked Jamar down, well, Higgins is going to dominate their number 2. Like, no lie. Higgins is a monster, bro. So if it's not Chase, it's going to be Higgins with the big game.
I agree. I definitely see that.
All right. Well, I told you I picked the Chiefs. So for me,
who you picking, Kelsey?
I'm thinking this. I actually, believe it or not, I think Kelsey going to have a good game, but I'm not going to pick him to get the MVP. I think they're going to get at Jake Mahomes and use that to validate him winning MVP of the NFL. That's what I think they're gonna do. And I also I also think that Mahomes gonna have to have that kind of a day. You know what I mean? He's gonna have to have a good day. He's gonna have to make everybody around him better because the Bengals ain't nothing to play with. Like Bengals are capable of beating them now. Like I said, it definitely can happen. He's gonna have to have.
Hold on. You said capable?
Well, because I picked the Chiefs, so I'm not gonna say they're gonna beat them. Yes, they can.
Listen, man. Pikachu is gonna have a bad game.
Pikachu. They call him Pikachu. Hey, this name like that, man.
I like that nickname too.
Yo, man, every time you hand him the ball, bro, all I hear is Pikachu, and fucking he just takes off, bro.
Oh, snap. He said Pikachu. Hey, look, man, but hey, man, it's gonna be a battle over there, and we're gonna see. You know what I mean? But we're gonna dive into our game now, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna dive into our game. We're gonna break some stuff down. I got a couple questions to y'all about that game. First thing I'm gonna ask you, who has the edge with the coaching staff? Who has the edge with the coaching staff tomorrow?
I think it's the Eagles, yo. Kyle Shanahan is a Shanahan. He's a Shanahan. They do all right. You know what I mean? But I think the Eagles, man, like we was talking about. I said Jonathan Gannon called a game last week, yo. He called a game. He definitely. I was like, so where the fuck this motherfucker been at? Called like why he called shit every year? But I understand you got to keep some stuff in the tuck. You know what I mean? You got to keep some. You got to keep a little stuff for the playoffs. But I'm like, yo, I'm watching the game plan. I'm like, yo.
Like where he was hiding it at, right?
Yeah, can't nobody beat us if he calling the game like this.
Yeah. So before we go, I'm gonna show you. Diggs sent me something. I'm gonna show y'all what Diggs sent me because I had seen this, and this definitely backs up what he said. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna show you real quick. like Dig said, check this out.
I always like to get a sense of what a defensive identity is on third down. For the Eagles in this game, chaos, and that's because of all the variety they threw at the New York Giants. Cover one here on the first snap. Man coverage across the board. That four-man rush gets home for a sack. Let's look at another third down here in the second quarter. This one here, not going to be cover one. This one is going to be a fire zone pressure. You're dropping it, spend out. You're sending overload from the opposite side. That forces a quick throw from Daniel Jones, James Bradford, and makes the sack go to the sticks. Another one here. Next third down of the game. What do you get here? It's 3rd and 11. Is it going to be man? Is it going to be blitz? No, it's just basic cover 3. You get the rotation here from 2 high to 1 high. You're disguising the coverage. Daniel Jones has nowhere to go with the ball. The four-man rush gets home, and it ends up being a throwaway. The Eagles get off the field. Another third down. A little bit later, it's 3rd and 6. Here, you're going to go double barrel, cover 0 pressure. The Eagles go all-out blitz, man-to-man, no safety help in the middle of the field. We've seen 4 different third downs, all 4 very distinct different coverages, kept the Giants guessing all night long. I always like to get.
So there you go, right there. As you can see it, man. He called a heck of a game. He stood up. What's going on, Backyard? Hey, man, check your email, Backyard. He mixed it up good.
Giving away secrets.
Kept him on their toes.
I said, stop giving away our secrets.
So, hey, Nicole. Coleman 69 says, now don't get me wrong, the Eagles are a good team, but they're not better than the 49ers. I disagree with you on that one.
70 sacks, bro.
70 sacks.
75. 75 right now.
We can't count the playoff game we just had.
75 now to your 35, bro. Calm down.
Yeah. Hey, Philly Sports Rap is our Twitter, man. Everything Philly Sports Rap. So, hey, look, appreciate all those that's tapped in. We had like up to 12 people at one time. Want to just kind of let y'all know real quick. Philly Sports Rap, you can find us on all the platforms, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, all Philly Sports Rap. Not hard to find. I kept it simple. Make sure y'all also follow up the team here. You know, you got my man AK. We got my man Next Shift Randy. Halftime ran into some problems, but you can see him inside the chat. Philly Halftime. We all part of the Hardcore Sports Network and whatnot. So make sure y'all follow that. But yes, definitely that's where y'all can follow us. And if you are here, make sure you hit the like button for us. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like button, hit subscribe so you know when we post a new content. I appreciate everybody. Tap it in and whatnot. But AK, man, what do you think, man? Who got the better coaching staff, bro?
Listen, man, this I fuck. All right. Listen, I actually respect Kyle Shanahan. I do. He's one hell of a coach, bro. It does not lie. The man has made it to a championship game with the last pick in the fucking draft. All right, like that speaks volumes. It is what it is. Nick has done one hell of a job too. He went from 9-8 last year to, only 3 losses this year. So, listen, he has the better coaching record right now for this year. So this year alone, Nick Sirianni has done a better job. Mm-hmm. And that's the way that I look at it. I'm not basing it off of past history. I'm basing it off of this year because that is the year we are in. So this year, Nick Sirianni has been a better coach than Kyle, but Kyle has done a fabulous job with that team.
Got you. Okay. All right. I like that. Randy, what do you think, man? All right,
give me 1 second. Sorry, just give me 1 second. I'm having some issues.
All right, no problem. Go ahead, Diggs.
Oh yeah, like I said, I think the Eagles coaching staff is better. Like AK said, Kyle Shanahan, he's been doing this thing.
Yeah,
I can't even front. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you just gotta look at it up and down, man. You said the staff. You talking about offensive line?
Yeah.
Ain't nobody better than Stout.
Yeah, definitely not.
Nick, I like Nick. Nick is the perfect. When I tell you he's the perfect coach for us, he's the perfect coach for us. When he looked into that camera and was like, "Yeah, y'all thought we was playing." I was like, "Boy."
That Philly wasn't off when he broke.
Then you got Jonathan Gannon calling the plays they did last week. Then my man Shane, I was like, you know what? They showing off. They showing off. They showing off. So I don't think, the coaching staff definitely leans in our favor. To me, I like D'Amico. D'Amico used to rock with us.
Hell yeah.
D'Amico. We coming, boy. Y'all, he know what he coming into. He know what he coming into. So I'm gonna tell you right now, if that secondary ain't ready, Jalen might throw for 4 or 5 touchdowns, dog.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
He might throw.
Yo, man, no lie, man. I'm waiting for Nick Sirianni one of these days on the sideline to bust out that Kevin James chicken dance. I'm waiting.
No, yo, Nick, he like that now. He'll bust it out too.
He is nasty.
Hey, Jones, when Nick went to the stands in Indianapolis and was telling all them motherfuckers, hey, he was talking about how he felt. I said, damn, I like that little motherfucker right there. Boy, he ain't perfect coach for us.
Hey, look, man, I definitely I'll give the 49ers a little credit because of their head coach. But other than that, I feel like we got the edge with the coaching staff slightly because I didn't even, when I asked that question, I'll be honest, I didn't even think about, you going into your the O-line coach, you know what I'm saying? The quarterback's coach. Johnson did a hell of a job with Jalen Hurts, you know what I'm saying? Special teams coach, he turned it around. You know what I'm saying? They've gotten better there. So going that deep, you know what I mean? So I got you. You know what I'm saying? I'm with you on that one. D'Amico Ryans definitely know what it's like. He played for us, like you said, and whatnot. But he's a great coach. I hope he get a head coaching job, honestly, man. To think he deserved that shot. The next one is.
Hey, so I got one real quick question, man.
Yeah, go ahead.
Has anybody seen Cole's Cowboys? I mean, perfect.
I've seen them.
Okay?
Hey, but I gotta give him a little credit though, because he gave us our credit. He finally admitted we was the better team.
I want to make sure he's okay, man. That's all.
Yeah, I saw him on Twitter, but last time I checked, he was blocking people.
He was what?
When he came on Sunday morning, right? And when we had our hardcore segment, just the hardcore channel one.
Yeah.
He came on, bro. He was already comfortably on his couch before his game. And I even told him that. I said, bro, I said, what are you doing, Coles? He's like, what's wrong? I was like, why are you on your fucking couch, homie? I was like, it is wet. You're jinxing yourself. He's like, I'm sorry, bro. He's like, I got a comfy couch. I'm like, yeah, enjoy it, because that's where you're going to be.
That's where you're going to be.
That's where you're going to be. Yeah, but definitely, he hanging in there, man. His heart's still beating, man. You know what I mean?
That's all I wanted to know. Go ahead and go on to the next segment, man. My bad.
All right, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. You good?
Okay, so to answer your question, under Sirianni's leadership, the Eagles totaled the most explosive plays, 163 in the league, and is ranked with the franchise records in rushing yards, 2,715, and rushing touchdowns, which is 25. Moreover, they finished 4th in third down conversion rate, team record 45.7%, and allowed only 16 giveaways, which is 5th in the NFL, marking the club's fewest in a season over the last 30 years. Philadelphia also registered the second most defensive touchdowns, 5 in the NFL, and ranked 10th in opponent yards per game at 328. So if you want to talk about whose coaching skills have come in and really cemented and planted themselves, you got to go with the Philadelphia Eagles.
By far.
Got you. I like that.
Thank you, Randy.
Randy, I'm going to go ahead and start this one. What's the key to handling the 49ers defense? They got a all right defense. You know what I'm saying? They've had teams struggling, but they have not played the likes of the Philadelphia Eagles. What is the key for handling the 49ers defense?
One word. Pressure Brock Purdy. Pressure.
Are you talking about the defense?
Oh, for the defense, for us to handle 49ers defense, to keep them from stopping our offense, what must we do to be able to handle that defense?
Protect the ball.
Absolutely.
That's it. Dog, I'm gonna tell you, and I've been saying this all year. If we don't turn the ball over, can't nobody in the league beat us. It's just that simple.
Yeah. I gotta go with Tone. Yeah, I gotta go with Diggs. And sorry, I gotta go with Diggs. Turning the ball over. We protect that ball. We're winning this game. We turn it over. We're shooting ourselves in the foot.
Yep.
Got you. What about you, AK? What you think?
Listen, man, that's the thing. I don't know where this narrative got twisted that we need to be worried. Everybody sits there and says, no. Listen, man. Everybody sits there and says that we need to worry. Oh, this defense is fucking phenomenal, blah, blah, blah. Bro, Jalen has faced our defense 5 times a week, every fucking day for the last, 7-8 months?
Yeah.
And they are the number one defense right there with San Francisco. But the only bad thing is we have 70 fucking sacks. I can't express this enough. 70.
Mm-hmm.
So he went up against our defensive line every day at practice for the entire last 20 weeks. And he has the top 2 corners in the NFL. He has the top safety in the NFL. He has great linebackers. What the fuck are you guys talking about, 49er fans? If he has been bred for this fucking game his entire fucking career so far this year. He's been bred for this game. This defense isn't a joke you're about to take on. And he does it day in and day out.
Mm-hmm.
If there is any fucking game he's ready for, it is this one.
Yeah.
Dude, there's nothing your defense can do that our defense can't.
Yeah.
It's that fucking simple.
Yeah, I like that backyard. Our measurables surpass theirs in every single category. Absolutely. Halftime, welcome back, man.
Having some freaking camera issues.
It's all good, man. So what is the key to Eagles handling 49ers defense, man?
It's easy. Our offensive line has to just stay afloat, and Jalen Hurts is going to start picking them apart. Their corners are not as good as our corners.
Gotcha.
Everybody keeps on saying how good the 49ers defense is.
Yeah.
We're just as good. Jalen Hurts deals with it every day.
Mm-hmm.
It's just he just deals with it every day. He knows how to handle it. He knows when he has to run and when he has to get it out of his hands fast. I mean, you see it all the time. If he has to throw it out of bounds, he's not scared to throw it out of bounds. He don't try to force it to somewhere it don't belong. So that's all he has to do is not force it where it don't belong and pick them apart like he's been doing all year long.
I'm with you on that one. Diggs, you had anything else on that one?
No, like I said, as long as we don't turn the ball over, I'm with AK. Like I've been like this all year. No, we got the top safety in the league.
Yes.
We got the top cornerbacks in the league. We got the top defensive line in the league. They keep talking about the Niners got the number 1 defense. Dog, stop it. Have y'all seen the stats with their defensive line and our defensive line? That shit don't add up. And I'm confused at how they feel like they the top team, top defense in the league. Dog, I'm not worried about them. If we take care of the ball, nobody can beat us. Nobody can beat us. You hear what I'm saying? Nobody.
Yeah.
So I'm not worried about their defense. All I'm worried, as long as we do what we got to do, we good money.
Yeah, I'm with you. 49ers, we're gonna get on that here in 1 second. Mr. Brock Purdy better than Hurts.
I want to give Randy some credit. He stole my thunder, damn it.
He stole your thunder.
He stole my thunder about freaking Jim Kelly and Joe Burrow. I have Joe Burrow as Jim Kelly. He's going to get a couple of Super Bowls, but he's just not going to be able to get over the hump and win one. Brady stole my goddamn thing.
Yeah. Next year, so they calling them top defense because of their yards per game. But again, they haven't played with the likes of the Philadelphia Eagles because we can run and we can throw. Backyard said we just do what we do. If we play like last week, they may have the same score as the Giants, and that's a fact. When the Eagles don't turn the ball over, like my brother Dick said, and when they play their game, they're damn near unbeatable, man. Period.
Hey, by the way, 49er guy, you're feeling real confident there, but what has happened every time you've played a scrambling quarterback this year, my guy?
They struggle.
Ooh.
You've lost. You've lost every time. Justin Fields fucked y'all up. Jalen Hurts is just as bad as him, bro. The only difference is he has weapons to throw to. Exactly. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? Every quarterback that can run fucks you up.
Yeah.
You better hold your breath, son.
AK, let them know who's gonna have a better game, Hurts or Purdy. Since we
God damn, dude, Purdy is going to be running like Forrest Gump back there, homie. Like he don't even know.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
What
the 2 INTs, dog.
Okay, 49ers for life. See.
Purdy is throwing 2 INTs, dog. Watch what I tell you.
He's getting sacked 7 times. Oh man.
It's still
good. 7 times he'll be getting sacked. Dude, he is gonna be on his back the whole friggin' day.
Yeah. Absolutely, man.
He's gonna get nervous. He's gonna not know how to handle this defense line. I mean, we get to switch off. We get to switch off. 49ers don't. They don't have that as many times.
We are deep.
Wait. We're cocky. We're cocky. Y'all up there fucking putting 49er gear on fucking Rocky, acting all big and bad. You know what happens every time fucking somebody puts Rocky opponent gear on Rocky? They lose 38-7.
Big time, yes.
38-7. The Vikings dress Rocky. They lost 38-7. The Giants dress Rocky. They lost 38-7. Like, I'm telling y'all, the score of this game is 38-7. The Rocky curse will prevail.
Absolutely, man. I don't understand it, and I don't feel like there's nothing wrong with being confident. I ain't gonna say cocky. We definitely confident. We ain't playing the game. Them guys got to go out there and play the game. I'm just very confident in my team. Before, matter of fact, I think backstage I said, for some reason I'm starting to feel like this is gonna be a blowout. And halftime said, well, what's the blowout? I said, for me, it's gonna be 14 or better. To me, I'm considering we smacking them. You know what I'm saying? Because you keep on disrespecting Rocky, doing all this stuff.
Oh, yeah.
These guys are amped. They're very, very hungry. Last year, I was at that game. You did it in week 2 of the season.
Week 2. And we let them back in.
Way better quarterback than last year. You can't live off last year. Last year was last year. We got a different team than we had last year on defense, for one. It was a close game last year, and we had a sucky, trash defense last year. So don't
we had Singleton. Hold on, hey, Tom. Singleton was our best linebacker last year.
Exactly. Singleton was our linebacker.
Hey, 49er, are you going to be there tomorrow? Because if not, shut the fuck up. I will be.
He's definitely not going to be in the building.
I will be there, and I promise you, 49ers ain't taking over shit, home
They're
dog.
not taking over. I can tell you never been to a Philly game, first of all.
Hell
and you definitely ain't never been to a Philly game in the playoffs.
What?
Ain't nobody taking over our stadium, period.
Come on, man, stop it.
I take it he don't watch the news very often, and what happens in Philly.
That's people that just want to be heard and want to be seen. So he's saying things so I can put them on the chat. But you just lost your availability to be on the chat, okay?
Did you kick him out the limo?
You kick him out the limo like people kick them out the stadium, man. Yeah, man. Come on, man. But anyway, like I said, man, Hurts is going to outplay Mr. Purdy. Purdy have not faced a defense that he's getting ready to play. I'm talking about from the pressure standpoint. I've already said that he's going to have multiple turnovers. I think he's going to have a strip sack. He's going to lose the ball, and he's going to definitely throw an interception, if not two. All right. You got Maddox coming back. You got C.J. Gardner-Johnson, who led the league in interceptions and missed 5 games. Cut it out, bro. This is a whole different animal. I don't think you understand, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what you say back? Y'all, that kind of nonsense get you them slapped off that hat.
It's Cookie Smack Dog fucking around if he want, for real.
Hey, tell him, for real. Slap right off the hat. 49ers winning 38-26. Okay, EC. Normal guy says my toenail. He's stupid. And you for TP. What's going on, Byron? Mr. Let's Go 49ers.
All I gotta say to all you 49ers fans in here.
But we about to see what's going to happen.
Let's get a reality check.
All I gotta say to these 49er fans in here is when Jalen mollywops the fucking shit out of y'all tomorrow, I hope y'all come back with that same fucking energy.
They gonna disappear.
I can't wait. Hey, look,
they gonna disappear
Monday and be on the same channel and start talking your shit.
AK, they're just gonna say they're gonna blame it on the refs when it all comes down. They're gonna be like, "Those fucking refs, man, they fucked us over again."
Yeah.
Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you why it's gonna be tough for their defense. One, your secondary suck. All right. I don't know if you looked at the last few games, and if I need to pull the stats up for you. Matter of fact, Randy, hook us up, man. Let them know what they gave up in the passing game to the other team's leading receivers, and we got 2 of them. We got 2 number ones. Okay. All right, your pass game suck. What's going to hurt Bosa is he got to decide, is he going to stop the run or come after for the pass? That is one thing that nobody has been able to deal with when it comes to the Eagles and their offense. Is
can't even stop the run. He's not good at that.
Go ahead. What you say, Hat Tom?
This is not good at stopping the run. Everybody runs towards Bosa because he cannot stop it. If you watch everything, that's what they do. They run towards him because he's bad at the run stop. He's only a blitzer.
They're going to run at him. And I don't know if they've seen Kelsey. And I don't know if they've seen people in that run game. I don't know if they've seen what a lot of people in that run game. It's going to be ugly, man.
Hey, the Bull Myron he gassed up, man. I don't know.
Real gassed up, man.
Myron, keep your head above waist, home dog. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, he said 7 times. This nigga.
Hey,
ain't no eating ass in Philly, dog.
Too many times. Absolutely. They ready to light them up in that secondary, bro. I'm telling you. They not ready for what's coming, man. Norma got to answer your question earlier. Everybody in the panel, they picked the Bengals. I picked the Chiefs to win that game, just so you know, and whatnot.
By the way, I got the Chiefs, by the way.
See, there you go, Hat Time. There you go, Diggs. You heard it from my man, Hat Time. 49 fans are going to be saying you were taking the chip ring. Go ahead, Hat Time.
I got the Chiefs because Patrick Mahomes, Andy Reid is a real good coach.
That's what I said.
You know, and if anybody wants a storyline, like Tone was saying, the 2 brothers are going to play, and it's never been done before.
Yep.
San Fran gives up 240 yards per game in the air, and San Fran gives up 77.71 yards on the ground per game.
Well, I was going to Cincinnati
playing against us. We might get
to steal my thunder.
That sound like hers about to throw for 300 or more. Hers about to throw for 300. They giving up 240.
Hey, all I'm saying is they talking about y'all not gonna be able to run. We run on anybody and everybody.
You're kidding.
Yeah.
Easy one. I know you.
Remember the Saints had the #1 rushing defense last year?
Yeah.
When we played them, and Jalen Hurts came in and we ran on their ass. We run on any and everybody. I'm not worrying about Hurts gonna have like 4 touchdowns, man. Watch what I tell you, yo. They suspect.
Yeah. Absolutely. Hey, talk about normal guy and Madden turns. I need the Bengals and Chiefs game to go to overtime to win 170 points. Yeah, I need challenges today. I hope you get them, bro. Hope you get them.
I hate to tell you though, that game ain't going into overtime.
I'm sorry. He had to.
It ain't going to overtime. It's going to be done by half.
Yeah.
What? What? Whoa. Back the truck up a second. You picked the Chiefs to win. I heard that, but now you're saying by half? Over by the half?
Yeah.
No.
Sorry, halftime.
No.
That ain't happening.
No.
I'm saying halftime.
No.
Hey,
Burrow's 3-0.
Hey, listen, Joe Burrow is the next Jim Kelly. He's going to sync it up for a little bit.
Yes, we did, backyard.
Yeah, but he's got to get to the Super Bowl for him to be Jim Kelly, though.
Absolutely, man. All right, so my next question.
Like Jim Kelly. Now,
my next question is, let me get from each one of y'all.
Wow.
Let me get a score prediction and who's going to be the MVP of this game tomorrow. Randy, set us off, man.
Okay, well, tomorrow versus the 49ers and the Eagles, I got the Eagles. I'm slowly bumping up my score throughout the week, just as more and more as I see these Niner fans keep talking shit. So I got the Eagles winning 32-17. And then the MVP of the game will actually be a surprise. I feel like it's probably going to be Dallas Goedert. I feel like we're going to utilize him a lot over the middle to expose their linebackers a little bit, like Fred Warner and Greenlaw. I say he's going to have 2 touchdowns and close to 150 yards.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. AK, what you got?
Oh man, here we go. I'm going with history, bro. 38-7. Like I said. You know what? Until that doesn't happen, you know, it is what it is. Listen, I love my team. I love this game. It's going to be probably one of the best games all year, but I'm still saying 38-7. I don't care.
Okay. All right. Stephen C. says, I hope we have a fun game that everyone can enjoy as football fans. 49ers the number 1 defense for a reason. Hurts will have a difficult time. 49 linebacker Warner Green, fly to the ball, hit hard. Yep. So you know how you kill that? Run right at him. That's how you do that. We got the men up front. We can run right at them. We ain't trying to run away from them guys.
Hey, yo, is that bro?
I don't know if it is. I don't know if it is either. I was wondering if it was.
Okay.
Yeah. Backyard Birds say he got it 42-14. Diggs, what's your score, man? Who the MVP tomorrow?
Hey, me and Backyard kind of like on the same wavelength right now. My prediction was going to be 38-14. Like with AK, I'm a history dude. I think we're going to get 38. We might get more against these dudes, but I'm giving them 14 because, like I said, it's one thing about us. If we don't stop ourselves, you're not going to stop us, man.
Yeah.
So I'm predicting 38-14, but we might get more than 38. So I'm predicting 38-14 Eagles. And MVP of the game gonna go to Hurts. I still feel like, if anything happened, he gonna have like 4 to 5 touchdowns.
Gotcha.
He is so much better than he was last year when they played us, and it's crazy. But they gonna see.
All right, Pat Tom, what you got, man? Who your MVP? What's the score prediction?
My score is 34-24 Eagles, and by halftime, we're going to already be beating them, but we're going to take our foot off the gas, and they're going to start. They might score, and MVP will be Hassan Reddick, and he'll have 2 sacks and 1 strip sack.
All right.
He's gonna at least have 1 strip sack because he's good for that.
All right. Okay. I'll tell you what. I'm thinking it's gonna be 38-14. Philly gonna win a game. 38-14. More and more, the closer we get to this game, man, I'm starting to feel my gut, this ain't gonna even be close, like people even thinking. This link is about to be rocking tomorrow. I'm telling you, it's gonna be bananas, yo. This is not like these other games that no guy keeps talking about his toenail. But this game is, man, I don't think they understand, man. I don't think they understand. Dawkins is our honorary captain. Shout out to my man Brian Dawkins. Boy, don't
question.
Yeah.
Can you imagine the speech from B Dog tomorrow?
Oh my God. No.
Just think about it. He made me want to go out there and hit somebody, man.
Exactly.
He ain't saying nothing yet. Got that. Y'all ain't never talk. What?
Yeah. Yeah. And did y'all see last week the pregame with my man Brandon Graham talking junk to them cats, bro? Told the Giants,
that's BG though. That's BG though. I like BG. He a perfect fit, man. I like BG, man.
Yeah. So all streaks come to an end. So Purdy, hope you enjoyed your winless streak, but we gonna get you where it hurt, and we sending you home, bro. Nah. Hey. Yeah, absolutely. That's my pick, man. Eagles gonna win the game. I hear you, Mr. 49er, talking about they number one whatever. Don't matter. All I know is Jalen Hurts is beating every playoff team this year. Every team in the playoffs, he's beat them. 49ers, y'all next. All right.
Hey, they struggled against Dallas defense, man.
Yeah, exactly.
If that didn't turn the ball over, they wouldn't have had 19 points.
Yeah.
Knock it the fuck off.
Exactly.
Hell, they don't lose. Hell, they don't.
Where are we going to stop this at? Where are we going to stop at? Like, we're going to get so many points. It's unreal.
Shit, if they don't lose Pollard, they win that game.
Yes.
Absolutely. Man, look. Man, we know what's about to go down, man. You know what?
Yeah.
I'm moving on, man. Let me get some entertainment in here, man. Let me get some other entertainment on the show. It is about time.
Your show is being interrupted by Sidetrack Mr. Mike.
Hello, everybody. How y'all doing?
What up, Mr. Mike?
That's good. That's good. Listen, I'm kind of pissed off, so y'all get me. I'm serious today. Listen,
okay.
49ers and Eagles, hey, you know the deal. Eagles going to hook this up. MVP is going to be Hurts. So let me move on real quick. I want to take a poll. I got a commentary. I was going to do the Memphis situation or Beyonce. So, Tony, what do you want me to do?
You said the Memphis situation or Beyonce. Hey, man, you know what? I want to talk about that Memphis joint because that was a little worse than Rodney King to me, man.
Okay. Diggs, what you want me to do?
I'm going with the Memphis situation. It's on every TV channel and all on everybody's page. So let's see what you got going on.
Yeah. Normal guy said, "What up, Mr. Mike?"
Halftime, what you want me to do?
Oh, Memphis.
AK, what you want me to do?
Hey,
AK, what you want me to do?
Well, I'm gonna go with the boys here.
Okay, brother. Here it goes. And all this other, discretion and political correct, I'm not doing it. Here it is. You got a man going down the road, maybe driving erratically. We don't know, but he stopped and he's yanked out of his fucking car. He's yanked out of his car, and truthfully, if you look at the tape, he's scared to death. They yank him out of his car. He, yo, what y'all gonna do? What am I doing? Hey, you're doing too much. They start to go in on him, to beat him, to kick him. Matter of fact, if y'all seen the tape, they soccer kicked this brother 2 times in the face. Then they stand him up when he's handcuffed and start to punch him in his face. They call it a hay hit. They hit him, they beat him. They beat this man practically to death. And let's not evade the issue. 5 black men on 1 black man. They beat the shit out of him. That goes to show you that when you got a badge and a gun, color has no issue in it. It's just the power thing.
Mhm.
They got this power thing going on, and they beat this man to death. Then they take and put him up against the car and start taking pictures. If you saw the video, start taking picture of this man wounded. You see what I'm saying? Then they go before the cameras on the body camera. These 4 officers go on the body camera and start getting their story together. Yeah, he started to drag. He grabbed my gun. Now everybody sitting here know that this brother did not grab for these officers' gun. If you saw the tape, and the tape's not live, but they want us to think that we blind and we don't see this.
Mhm.
This is wrong. This is egregious. Now, let me get out of here politically correct. Not egregious. This is fucked up. They did this to this man. It was terrible. A human being. A human being. They beat him to death. This is what they did. And then when the EMS, or what do you call it, the emergency service come in, they took 20 minutes to work on this brother. They left him sitting up there hurting. And the thing about it is, you know when something's really wrong when you call for your mama. You know shit's about to go down when you call for your mother. Because she's the only one that really loves you in this life. You see what I'm saying? So my take is they were wrong. They need to be brought before justice. And on top of that, they need to televise this. Let us see what happens when you do shit. And on top of that, you don't hear the police believation and the police union saying nothing to put this shit on blast. Because usually they come in, we're going to defend them. You got to watch the tape. You got to see this and all that. Fuck that shit. You saw the tape, but the police believation, and I'm not against the police because when something's wrong and I can't handle it, they're the first people I call. But in this case, you got 5 officers. None of them tried to say, hold up, stop, do this, don't do this, don't do it. No, they all jumped in on the party. And that was fucked up. Tony, let me get your take.
Yeah, man. And for those that's new in the chat or whatever, so y'all know, Mr. Mike, we love having him on. We bring him on towards our end of the show. A lot of times he does a lot of little comedy, give y'all little movies and stuff to look at. You know what I mean? And this matter here is pretty big, man. So I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? I know you kind of took a turn for most people and went a little serious on us. But at the end of the day, if it was my family, I'd probably be feeling kind of tight as well.
Yes.
I think you make some valid points there, and it's pretty bad. You know what I'm saying, that that happened. You know what I'm saying? I feel bad for for him and the family. And like you said, a lot of times it ain't always about color, man. Sometimes it's just about a person that got
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's about people that want to show force and beat, man, show that they got power because one, they got a gun, they got a badge, they can do this kind of stuff. You know what I mean? So it's great.
AK. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, sports is great, and don't get it wrong. You know what I'm saying? So I know EC won. My apologies, homie, if you know what I mean. But Jay, you more than welcome to step off, come back again next week. But it ain't always about sports. So I appreciate that take because that is something big that's been happening, and that's somebody's family member that's a little upset. You know what I mean? And it sucks that we got this kind of stuff going on in the world, and nobody can just have a good time. Even when you go to these sporting events, man, we talked about earlier people doing certain things. We come to Philly, go to these games and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? I don't condone some of the treatment and how people get treated, but you know what I mean? Where's the respect for one another and being able to just go out and just have a regular day? Go out and just enjoy yourself. Wow, and got worried about getting banged up and pulled out of cars and all this other foolishness and stuff, man. It sucks that that's what the world has come to, and people choose to ignore these kind of topics. You know what I'm saying? AK, go ahead, AK.
Shit, man. No disrespect to anyone who is a cop. I just fucking hate cops in general. So you get no argument for me, man. I'm just not a cop. I'm not a cop lover, I think a lot of shit needs to change on that level. I know some things that have happened to some people that I don't agree with, and they abuse their power way too much.
Yes,
man.
that's what it's called, abuse of power. That's what it is, abuse of power.
And you know that they tend to forget that their badge says protect and serve. You know.
There you go. There you go.
I'm. You know, it's never been about Keller to me, man. You guys know that. You know.
I know that's right.
You know, my inside joke is it's not Keller for me, man. I hate everyone equally. You know, because no lie, man. Just in general, people suck. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But you know, I'm speaking. If y'all saw the tape, you saw how they beat this man. They just beat him like it wasn't no thing. What you say, Diggy?
I agree with AK. I'm not a cop lover, police lover. I don't have no love for them. You know what I mean? Because I've seen some things in my life that they've done to my family and in the city of Philadelphia. You know what I mean? So I already know how they get down. But just to, you know, to see it again, it's like a lot needs to be changed on that level, because once you throw that badge on, they feel like, you know what I mean, they're above the law.
You know, I look at now. You know, trust me. As far as I'm concerned, I'm not bashing the police, but when you got 5 officers that do this, I'm thinking maybe one would say, "Hold up, y'all, stop doing this shit." But all 5 of them contributed to this man's death.
Yeah.
Or halftime. What you talking about?
I'm with you guys. Like it happens around my way. I mean, there's cops that actually beat a man with a flashlight and broke it over his head. Now, then you see, you know their flashlights. They literally broke it over his head, and all they did was they sued. They threw some money at it, and he still was a cop. Lock them the hell up, and don't give them don't give them the treatment. Put them in there with all the ones that they arrested.
There you go.
And see what happens.
There you
That's
go.
what they deserve.
I know what you're saying. Put them in there. Don't put them in
there and let them boys handle it, and they will whoop the shit out of them. And that's what they need.
Don't put them in there with protective custody. Throw them in population.
No, put the population. Put them in there.
Put them in population. You know, I don't want to sound like I'm bashing police. You know, you got good cops out there, but the good police out there, y'all need to step in and do what's right. You see your fellow officers doing some bullshit, you need to step in and say, "Yo, what are you doing?" You know, you need to step in there, and that's what puts that
family. So yeah,
there you go. That's what puts you in the whole basket when you don't step in there. But what these police officers did in Memphis, Tennessee, I think it's really fucked up. And anybody don't like my language, fuck you. This is really fucked up. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense for you to do this to a human being. It shows you have no compassion. It shows you have no regard for a human being for you to do this to.
Hey, Mike, just so you know, don't worry about your language, bro. I'm here, so they've heard it all already.
Okay, brother. I got you, Randy. Who's that, AK?
Yeah,
that was AK. Hey, Backyard said, Mike, these cops are a fraternity. It's them versus the world. They are power-hungry, gun-toting bastards. There are not enough good cops. Yeah.
You know, I agree with you there. There's not enough good cops. Because if you had good cops that step in when this shit goes on, it wouldn't have been so pervert.
Yeah. Leave. He'll be back in a sec. There you go.
Hey, that's real though. You know what I mean?
MTS, you know, you got the emergency.
Hit an old lady, and she was about 75, 80 years old, and she was walking across the street, and he just, without his lights on, wham, hit her.
Did y'all?
Nothing happened.
Did y'all see that film where that cop was punching that woman in the face over a piece of cheese?
No, I ain't seen that.
There's a tape. There's a tape out there where the police officer was called because they was at a McDonald's or Burger. I don't forget which one it was, and she didn't get her extra piece of cheese, and she was running her mouth or whatever, and the cop punched her in the face, straight in the face, 3 fucking times, just bam, bam, bam. And I said, what over a piece of cheese? What kind of shit is that?
You know, I don't know what kind of cheese that was, but
Yeah, that must be some
Bullshit,
dime.
Steve.
That may be some diamond cheese or something. I don't know, but I think And listen, hey, listen. If we don't have police, we have anarchy. I understand.
Yeah,
I understand the fact about police officer, but you've got to do your job right, and you've got to do it by the law. You can't just because you got a badge and a gun, or because you're white, or because you're black, or whatever the case may be, just go around fucking with people, beat people up, and just do it. And then if you notice, I don't know if I mentioned it, but if you notice in the camera, these 4 officers got in the body cam, getting their story straight. Yeah, he tried to grab my gun and all this. Everybody sees the film. This man did not try to grab his gun.
Yeah.
Well, see, this is the thing that fucking irritates me with them, dude. They go out and they do the stupid shit like this, and we let them hear about it, and then they keep going with it, and then they do some fucked up shit again, and then you get a little anarchy, and then they talk about defunding them, and they do that and stuff, and then they come out and they sit there after they do fucked up shit, and it's like, oh, please help us, fund us, it's like. It's like, no, dude, we were with you at one time, but you can only do so much fucked up shit so many times.
There you go. Exactly.
Literally.
Exactly.
And never mind. I ain't saying it.
No,
Nope.
Hey, listen, AK, I understand. Trust me, I understand, because there's a lot of shit I want to say right now, but I ain't trying to be kicked off this channel.
No, listen, man. Listen. I'm going to be 100% real with you, man. And this is not even a race thing. This is just truly how I feel.
Come on out. Come with it. Come on.
These guys sat here for so many years. And when fucked up shit happens, like the Rodney King thing and stuff, like the Rodney King thing, us white people even thought that was fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, even when that happened, we were like, what the fuck? And we kind of sat back and let everything happen because we were like, yo, we understand, And then you had the thing in Baltimore a few years back, and that shit happened. And I think that's whenever, they were like, all right, pretty much what I'm trying to say is when white people stopped caring, that's whenever the police needed to worry. You know what I'm saying?
I understand what you said. Trust me, I understand you, AK. I understand. You know what? I'm going to tell y'all something. There's a movie that I remember seeing. It's called 12 Years a Slave. I don't know if y'all seen that or not.
I haven't.
But relating to the George Floyd thing.
Yeah.
In this movie that I saw, this slave was sent into town to get supplies for the plantation, and he comes up on these 3 white men get ready to hang these 4 black guys, but there was nothing he could do. Now let's take that to the Floyd in this incident. You got all these people standing aside, but there's nothing they can do. Nothing, because if they go ahead.
No, you're right. Because a lot of times they get involved, and next thing you know, they getting arrested.
They caught up in it. Exactly.
Yeah.
So all on the police incident and everything, police is cool. Like I say, if we don't have police, we have anarchy. But sometimes you get some of them motherfuckers that slip through the cracks, don't like black people, don't like Latino people, don't like people, period. And they take their gun and their badge to another level. So y'all, when we see some shit like that, we need to holler. I'm not talking about be violent, go out there and tear shit up. No, just let them know, hey, y'all got to change some shit. And I shout out to the police chief in Memphis who decided to put this shit out from beginning to end.
That's what's up. Because a lot of times, man, like you said, it's covered up. They don't put that kind of stuff out there. They don't show it. And the other thing that I'm starting to really not really care too much for, man.
Hey,
I know we're in a new age of social media and the cameras and the camera phones and everything like that. But it's like people don't know when to record and when not to record, what to post, what not to post, because instead of trying to help somebody in that situation like that, they want to be the first one to have it on Instagram, Twitter, whatever. I mean, but ain't even making an attempt to get help.
Exactly.
You just record and show it versus get help for a month.
But that's good to get out there and show it.
Recording it helps them.
It helps them, but
it's going to get out to the world.
Hey, listen, I don't know.
They're just trying to get their 15 minutes of fame. But it's going to help it, and they're going to they're going to crack down on all these cops doing stupid shit,
doing fucked up shit. You know, I don't know
what you're saying, but that Floyd thing, bro, that's the one thing that pissed me off. Yeah, I understand a lot of people were recording, but that you shouldn't have to feel like you're split two ways. If I put my camera down and I run over and I tackle that cop on him and I save his life, next thing you know, there's two of us dead and not just one.
Exactly.
You know?
There you go.
You shouldn't have to feel that fucking way. You shouldn't have to feel like if I try to risk myself to save a life instead of arresting me,
you're worried about your life.
That can kill me too, and then I don't have my wife and kids to go home to that night.
Exactly.
I shouldn't have to fucking feel that way.
Exactly. You're worried about your life if you intervene, you know, because you see a lot of these cops, when you take your camera out, they coming towards you, coming up to you like they're gonna fuck you up. See?
Yeah.
If you're a police officer and you're doing the right thing, you shouldn't worry about a camera.
Yeah.
You should worry about it. You know, if you're doing some fucked up shit, oh well, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, listen, I keep blinking out. I hope this ain't YouTube or somebody saying you need to shut the fuck up.
It's the Men in Black, dude.
It's the Men in Black.
Hey, you know they got when you say keywords, man.
Yeah.
Watching you.
I noticed that. But at any rate, I see my time is about. Anyway, my time about out. But this is what I thought it was serious and it should be brought. Everybody's talking about it. ESPN, Fox, Sports, NFL. You know, I figured this is what we should do. We should talk about it too, because sports is good. Don't get me wrong. Sports is good, but there's other things going on in life besides sports.
Exactly, man. And that's why. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
And that's why I brought this up. And one more thing, and this is for the police officers. Hey, I'm cool with you. Don't go out there and looking for me and shit. Don't do that shit. you know how motherfuckers do.
Hey, Mr. Mike, I ain't cool with him, man.
Hey, listen.
I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, I understand you, Diggy. I got you. But like I say, when I can't handle it, and 99.9% of the time, I can handle it. But if I can't handle it, I go ahead and call in, and then I'll be worried about these motherfuckers that are coming up to my house. But at any rate, you know, we're cool with I am cool with the police, and you know, just these good police. When you see your fellow officer doing some fucked up shit, you need to step in and stop it. And I know my time is up, so let me tell you, I went and saw a movie called Plane. Plane. Plane.
Okay, yeah, I heard that joint good, bro.
Hey, that motherfucker's off chain.
I'm gonna go see that. I heard that joint fire.
It is really good. I'm telling y'all, all bars stop. The Beyonce thing, I'll get with that maybe next week or whenever I can. But you know, y'all know what I'm talking about. But anyway, I'm gonna let y'all go. And I love y'all, AK, Diggy, Halftime, Tone. Thank you for the time. Hardcore Sports not responsible for shit come out of here. Philly SportzRap is not responsible, you know. So I'm gonna go ahead and go. And I love y'all and I thank you so much. Have a good one. Go
ahead. Hey, look, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate the support, Backyard, man. I love it, man, having Mike on the show, man. I appreciate it, y'all. Well, we here at the end of the show, man. Fellas, one last hoorah, one last thing for the Eagles. Diggs, I know you got a roll, man. Anything you want to say to the squad, man?
Hey, look, fellas, I'm gonna tell y'all this, man. Get ready because we're going to Arizona and it's gonna be crazy. Go Eagles, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't want to put too much emphasis on how we got there. I just want to make sure we get the win. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about that Super Bowl. You know what I mean? So we gonna smack everybody up to get there, but then when we get there, we gotta get that win. Y'all be easy, and I'm out.
All right, Diggs, appreciate you, man. All right, AK.
Yeah, man. No, I think it's gonna be a fun day tomorrow. I'm gonna be up bright and early on my way to Philly in the morning, and yeah, man. I'm looking forward as well to head to Arizona and continue this great story and watch Jalen Hurts do his thing. So, yeah, man, appreciate you inviting me on. Love doing it.
Yeah.
And, yeah, fly, Eagles, fly.
Let's
Super
go,
Bowl.
Bird.
Here we come.
Yeah. Hat time. It's on you, homie. What you got, man?
I'm super pumped for this game. I'm glad Maddox is back. It's going to be awesome. I just can't wait. I just want the Eagles just to annihilate the 49ers.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. I'm with you, man.
Fly.
Let's go. I'm gonna end it with, man, thank you guys for being on the show, man. Appreciate it. Thank you everybody that still stayed in, man, that stayed to the end. Gave Mr. Mike his chance to, you know what I'm saying, talk about that, you know, and you know, definitely prayers go out to those involved with that. But go Birds. I am looking forward to this game tomorrow. Like I said, I may do a post-game show. I cannot stream that game. I want to be sold in onto that game. I'm going to enjoy the game. I want to eat, have a good time. I don't want to have to worry about making sure I had to entertain. So I'm going to enjoy the game.
Stream that game. So, Tone, if you want to
I might drop in on you, though. I might drop in on you. I'll do that.
Drop in on me. You might want to rant a little bit.
All right. Say no more.
Super Bowl, you know what I mean? Super Bowl, you might want to jump in a little bit.
Appreciate
I'll do it live.
Absolutely, man. But I thank everybody. Make sure y'all follow my man AK, sub him up. My man Hat Tom, Next Shift Randy. For sure. You know, this is your Tone, your host of Philly Sports Rap. Follow Hardcore Sports Network. Until next time, hopefully when I do this show and we have the next matchup show, it is, man, ain't no hopefully, it will be the Philadelphia Eagles in the Super Bowl, and I called it, we playing the Kansas City Chiefs. All right? That's what I said. That's my take. I'm out of here. I hope y'all have a good one, man. Enjoy your weekend. And it's game time. EAGLES, Eagles. Let's have a good one, man. Appreciate everybody, yo. All right.
Yeah, I'm coming for the top. You should know that before I even lace them up. Until I get it, put this work in non-stop. So if you slacking, then get ready, lose your spot. Lose your spot, boy, I'm coming for the top. Before you add the crowd noise, before I made the team on, put the uniform on. Before the lights and arenas, commercial shot for sneakers, I was thinking of a way to take you all on. That grittiness that I got from the bottom, added to my talent, and for you that is a problem. Before the fame on my shoulders, I prepare for every moment. Cause I ain't trained this whole off season for mediocre. This is beast mode with that workload till it's tight. To get it right before you even pay that ticket price. I push it through the days, through the pain, through the sprains. Wonder why I look unfazed. I got ice in my veins, chill. We facing off, you know you met your match. Franchise since the draft, put the team on my back. I take it without asking, ain't no pardon me. Forever second place, cause you don't work as hard as me. I'm coming for the top. You should know that before I even lace them up. Until I get it, put this work in non-stop. So if you slacking, then get ready, lose your spot. Lose your spot, boy, I'm coming for the top. You should know that before I even lace them up. Until I get it, put this work in non-stop. So if you slacking, then get ready, lose your spot.